Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. Room to run right away. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Here we go. 11, 11 mighty.
We'll check the reactions for the former Giant. Here is Saquon Barkley. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
11. Here we go. 180.
Here's Burrow. Moving left. Taking off. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage, tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 11. 180. Raise up.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow. Now a screen set up for Barkley. Finding room at midfield. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Gun. 180. 180.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. He's going to have a Bengals first down. They move the chains on third down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They go play action for Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right 80. Right set. 11 Thomas.
Play action now. It's Burrow. Has caught Gesicki on the right. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Third and 11.
12, 12. Here we go. Right 80.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple of plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Pass.
To throw is Burrow. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
I'm fine, ready?
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his third and 10.
180. Right up.
Burrow to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. And the Jets are going to take possession.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Now, Fields. Open man downfield. That's the tight end, Taylor. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's good.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
Here's Hall. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
49-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. 7-3 is our score. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it second down and 7.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. That is caught left side by Taylor. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Jets have a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll go again with Hall. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Green 19, green side.
Field snap on second down. This one caught at the 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. Allen will take this one in. Touchdown, Jets. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. On first down, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
We spend so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
180. Right foot. 12.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Open left side is Gesicki. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Here we go. Stop. 180. What is that? 11. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow. On the run to the right. Now he'll run. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 180. 11 empty.
the gun with Barkley. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep, settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
McPherson now, after making the field goal, is set to kick this one off. Panay Wanwu now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
Going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
I see through your act and I still enjoy the show.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Blue 58, blue 58, cut. Right.
Fields now. Looking deep for Lazard. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Big gain for the Jets there. And even 50 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Don't jump. Ready? Green 19, get to that. Go.
Another run here with Paul. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's a third down and 4.
551, 12 go. Test, punch right. Tonight.
Off the play action, here's Fields. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
11 Thomas. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 12. 12. 12. Stop.
Now, Burrow. That'll be taken in by Burrow. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Get set. 11 MT. 11 MT. Right, 80. 11. 11. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
One, ready? 11 MT, Kate. 11 MT. Here we go. Right, 80. Stop.
Burrow now. Passing right side, and Chase has it.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. 12, right 80. 11. Stop.
Second down, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Right 80. Right, stop. 12. Stop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And now it's fourth down. And that one not going to get there. And it's wide to the left as well. It's no good. And this stays a two-score game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. 319, just that. Track.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock.
This offensive line continues to be very physical at the point of attack. They've been able to give their backs plenty of room to run. That's why they've already eclipsed the century mark here in the opening half.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, sir. Tonight.
Here's Fields. Looking deep for Lazard. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Hey, can. 319, that's it. Easy. Right.
They go play action with Fields. deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Right, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum, figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for the end.
Down the right sideline, and he will go all the way. T. Higgins, touchdown Bengals. Here's Burrow leading them to the line. They'll go for two.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Evan McPherson to kick off for
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Gibson now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Extend. Here we go. 222, 222. Go.
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. Moving to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Here we go. 319, you guys
Second down, it's Fields. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
551, 12 no. Chip slip.
Back to throw is Fields. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. On comes the punt team now for the Jets.
In punt formation for the Jets.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. 12, 12, at 80. 11.
Now, Burrow. Moving to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 180. Nice up.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Here we go, son.
It's 1st down, and it's Paul. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was brought down by Jordan Battle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Why not? Here we go. 11. Move 58. Tonight.
Fields. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Here we go, son. 19. Alpha. Extend. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out. not able to pick up a single first down, not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 1, ready?
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 4.
Done. 11.
Burrow to throw. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
11 mighty. 11 MT.
On third down, they'll go with Saquon. And they pick it up. He's to the 42-yard line. And the drive continues. First down.
Give a lot of credit to the left side of this offensive line. They're the ones who are going to do all of the work here, opening up that lane for their guy to run through. And really nice patience there by the back, letting his blocks develop to make sure he can pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
11 mighty. 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Second down and 8.
Here we go. 11. Right 80. Stop.
Back to throw, Burrow. A pass. Caught by Saquon. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
Get set.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead.
Here we go.
It is first down and goal.
Hey, can. 11 Thomas. That.
Barkley. And that That'll be a pickup of 3.
Gotta go score.
Now here's second and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
And he'll take it on in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bengals move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go. We're good. Out. 319. Hey, can.
On first and 10, Fields. There's a short one caught by Taylor. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 2.
Here we go. Hey, can. 19 strikes. Hey, never mind. Monday. Go.
To throw is Fields. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Demetrius Knight gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's third down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Here we go, side. 331. Test. One strike. Out. Hey, can. One strike. Hey, can. Right.
Fields from the gun on third down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, can. 58.
They'll run it out of the gun. And it's Hall. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Tackled back at the 41-yard line.
Can. Extend. Sit high.
Now a second down throw for Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
They need one right now. Third and long.
Blue 58. Hey, can. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Blue 58, blue 58. Alpha, 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 alpha. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Hey, 551, 551.
Fields to throw for it. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. Give him 19 yards as they get the fourth down conversion.
And that's a big-time effort on fourth down. If he doesn't come up with this ball, Mike, they turn it over on downs, but instead, not only does he lay out and make a terrific catch, they get a fresh set of downs here and now see if they can finish this thing off and come away with some points.
319, go.
On the give, it's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
This back's been having his way all night long, Mike. Just a lot of room to operate. Great job by the offensive line all night long, but in this case, defense does their job. They're able to penetrate, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
Here we go.
Fields now on second down. Demetrius Knight in there to drop. And that time, it's a loss of 7.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away. Get back out there on third down and give yourself a chance.
Easy, easy, easy. Delta, Delta. Hey, can. Hey, can. West side zip. Right.
Now Fields. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Bengals have got it. Oh, yeah. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble. And all of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Let's get set. 11 MT.
They'll run it here with Saquon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Gun. Dot. Can.
Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. It's a first down and a gain of 16. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. But you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
On 1, right?
2nd and 11.
11 MT. Here we go. 11. 11 mighty. 11. Dot.
They'll drop to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
Here we go. Hey, can. 11.
They'll run the toss to Barkley. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Bengals.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw is Fields. That's to the running back, Breece Hall.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jamar Stewart. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
Can.
Fields now. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
He will have the conversion and more. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
That's good.
From their own territory. What a play on 4th down. 33 yards. Here's 1st down.
Here we go. Hey, can. Delta. All right.
To throw is Fields. And this will be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go, son. Hey, can. Right.
Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Here we go. Angel, angel, angel. Turn on side. Alpha, let's go. Alpha, 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 alpha. Chip slant. Delta. Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Here we go. Green 19, can I see that?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And he's going to have the Jets 1st down by a good couple of yards, as they will indeed get the conversion there on 4th down and 10.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
1st down. Fields. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Here we go, son. Green 19, right.
2nd down. It's Fields. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Angel, Green 19, can I see that? Go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Bengals, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend.